Each day, more than 50,000 public school employees provide essential services for children in our public schools. The Classified Employee of the Year award is PSE's most prestigious honor and represents the very best of our profession. One educational support professional rises above all others. For excellence and hard work, going above and beyond the call of duty, and showing care and compassion for children.
She just really gets a lot of joy working with children.
So we feel really special. We feel really honored to have somebody like that serving our children.
She goes that extra mile to be a part of the children's lives and to take care of them. It's very special.
She is just an exceptional person.
Caring for those students is her #1 priority.
The 2008 PSE Classified School Employee of the Year, Snohomish bus driver, Terri Aicher. As a bus driver, Terri is the first school employee to greet children in the morning and the last one students see going home. Each and every day, she takes a routine job and forges special bonds with her kids.
The thing I find most special about Terri is how she takes an interest in each and every individual student. She helps them find their way around the school if they're new. She gets to know them and their families. She spends time with them being a coach, a little league coach in softball. She goes on field trips. She does a lot of midday runs. And so she knows the children on different levels. And then she will do special things for them, buy them popcorn. Of course, she has to tape the bags closed, but she does special things like that for the kindergartners, makes them know that the bus driver is a person that's safe to come to and that somebody that they can always depend on being there.
Terri interacts with the students and the parents throughout the district, whatever school that she may be in. She gets involved with the school. She's in there helping them one-on-one with some of the students. She's working with different groups of students as coaching, as mentor, making sure that they have adult supervision that is of the highest quality. And she takes it on her own time, to go out and ensure that that task is taken care of. And that's a quality that most of us don't have.
And for kindergartners, they have that sense of that's their first experience really leaving their parents, except for preschool, but you don't ride a bus. And so there's that departure where your child's pulling off in the bus and you see their little face in the window and they look a little overwhelmed because it's a big bus and there's big kids. And but Terri walks them through it and always has a smile on her face and knows all their names and makes it fun. And then this on Fridays she has a treat day and the kids get to pick a treat out of her candy bag, and I remember as a parent replenishing that for her because it was something my kids really thought was neat that their bus driver gave them a treat, and it wasn't every day, but it was enough that they looked forward to it. So yeah, she has a really good heart with little kids, making them feel like this is a safe place and she's gonna get me there and I'm not gonna get teased on the bus, so she really creates a safe environment for them.
This year, we are fortunate to have some parents share what makes Terri Aicher such an excellent bus driver and an inspiration to students.
Miss Terri is just that small town person on her bus. I mean, the kids are orderly when they get to school, ready to go, ready to learn. They're not flying off the bus. It's just, I guess, her own little classroom as far as teaching them respect, teaching them what's expected of them to listen, to follow the rules, which is important. It's not just a means of getting to school. You know, she's teaching them little life lessons along the way.
My daughter was a kindergartner, very nervous about her going to school. And my husband and I would take turns being home for when the kindergarten bus would drop her off. And Miss Terri drove the bus and felt very confident and comfortable with my daughter being on her bus. And one day my husband and I had a miscommunication and there was no one at home to receive my daughter. So Miss Terri actually waited, and I think she dropped all the kids off, came back around, and we still weren't there. And my husband and I discovered that you don't have Sydney, I don't have Sydney, and we panicked, headed for school. I called school, and they said, Sydney's here in the office. Miss Terri brought her back. I thought for sure she'd be crying because her parents forgot her. And she wasn't. She was fine. She had no clue. Miss Terri said, oh, but you were supposed to meet your parents at school, and you weren't supposed to ride the bus. And she came back. When we got here, she was fine. She knew nothing. We were panicked, thinking she'll never want to, trust us again. And that wasn't the case. And Miss Terri made all the difference. She made what could have been a very stressful, horrible, memorable situation to my daughter doesn't even recall it at all. So I really appreciate Miss Terri doing what she did for us.
In addition to all this, Terri believes in constant learning. 2 years ago, she won a PSE scholarship and used the funds to become certified as a trainer for new bus drivers. She also helps recruit new bus drivers to the Snohomish School District. Terri has a wonderful reputation throughout the community that goes well beyond being a thoughtful, caring, and safe bus driver. It's the little things Terri does that make a huge difference. The Snohomish School District is fortunate to have a bus driver as dedicated and caring as Terri Aicher. PSE is proud to call her the best for 2008.
And I actually had a middle school kid ask me last year, what's your job? And I looked at him and I said, this is my job. I get paid for doing this. You do? Huh, okay. They thought I just did it for fun, so it's kind of crazy. But I love this job.